Wanderings of Trailways Travel. Today's Wednesday, October 23rd. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and get settled in. We've got a few new things to talk about today. We're going to start out with some of our new tours that we just released here. We have two set up for next year. Going to the Fireside Dinner Theater, which is in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Very lovely dinner theater. You have a wonderful buffet meal, and then you actually eat in one area and then move on into the theater, which is a theater in the round. So never a bad seat, no matter where you're located. And our productions that we'll be seeing will be going April 3rd through the 4th of 2025 to see West Side Story. Brochures are ready for these as well. On this one, the next day, we will be doing a mystery stop on the way home. We decided to include a mystery stop on one of them this year, just because, as you've probably figured out by now, our mystery tours are very, very fun and noteworthy in the sense that they are tours that sell out very quickly. And so we've just figured this would be a fun way for everyone to get a little bit of taste of what it's like on a mystery tour, even though it's just one stop. So that is set for April 3rd through the 4th. And again, that is ready to roll out. West Side Story, of course, is just a great kind of modern day classic remake of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, but a great show. The other one we have coming up is set for July 10th through the 11th of 2025. This is a show that you cannot go wrong with. It is another edition of the Church Basement Ladies. This one is called The Last Potluck Supper, and it's kind of reviewing their centennial celebration. So they review a lot of the things that have gone on over the years, which actually also includes some of the past plays and things that had gone on within them. Very, very fun. It's one of those shows that I always say you leave with your sides and your cheeks hurting because you've laughed so much. Again, wonderful buffet dinner, the show itself, and then also, if you're familiar with the Fireside, many of you know they have these beautiful, fabulous gift shops. I think there's 5 in total. And on both of these, we have built in time that we will be going over to the theater early so that you'll have at least an hour or more at the gift shops before you actually have your meal and the show. So that's kind of a big highlight in itself, are their gift shops. On this one, the second day, we are doing a luncheon cruise on Lake Geneva. So I think it'll be the perfect time in July to hit the beautiful lake, and hopefully you'll have some pretty gentle breezes as you glide across the water and have a fabulous meal as well. So that is available as well. Again, July 10th through 11th, brochures are ready for that. And I guess I should say reservations are open and ready for these. Regardless of the brochure, you can reserve, okay? The next one that many have been anticipating, and we finally have it all put together, got our last contracts and all in, the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and that is our Grand Time on Mackinac Island. This year, we went during lilac season. Next year, we're going to go more in the fall. It'll be right after Labor Day, which Labor Day, I think, is September 1st next year. So we are leaving on the 3rd through the 8th, heading on up to Mackinac. Some of the things we included on this one is a tour at Castle Farms, which is a very pretty farm. It's actually more than a farm, and it was built by one of the gentlemen that run Sears and Roebuck Company, and they put it together to help sell some of their farm implements. We're also doing the mushroom houses, a tour of those that are in Charlevoix, which is very cool. And then we have a few other things tucked in. We have Kilwin's chocolates. Can't go wrong with chocolate, right? We'll also be visiting the National Shrine of the Cross in the Woods, which is a really cool place. And then we have a mystery stop as well on this tour too, which I think the mystery on this one People will be very excited about because I know it's a place that many have requested to go. We have done a stop here probably about 7 or 8 years ago. So it's definitely time to go back, but a good fun mystery tour on this one. So again, this is ready to reserve. Brochures are ready. If you need one, give the gals here a call. They can get one sent off to you. Otherwise, also just remember to check down below. There's links to all of these brochures I'm mentioning down there as well. We are excited that we finally have our Danube River Cruise ready. It's called Vesta the Danube. It is through AMA Waterways, which is one of my very favorite cruise lines to use over in Europe. It is set for August 10th through the 20th. It is a 7-night cruise, and you're thinking, okay, 10th through the 20th is more than 7 nights. Good math, you're right. We have added in a 2-night pre-cruise extension to be staying in Budapest. Beautiful, beautiful city. So much to see and do. And you'll have the services of the AMA Waterways Guide available to you those 2 days to help do some sightseeing. However, if there's something you want to do on your own, you're very welcome to do that as well. So there are some good like bonus inclusions added onto this tour that AMA is offering right now. These will be good through December 20th of this year, unless for some reason they decide to pull them early. So you keep that in mind. If this is something you want to do, I would reserve early so you're guaranteed that you will have these extra bonuses. So the extra bonuses basically, your pricing that is shown here includes free airfare. Again, this is part of the December 20th promotion. You can get an upgrade on your stateroom where available at the time of the reservation. We have included complimentary round-trip transportation on Burlington Trailways motor coach to and from your U.S. airport. And then all your meals, of course, on board are included. You also receive in the morning at breakfast sparkling wines and juices. And then for your lunch and dinners, they offer beer, soft drinks, and unlimited wines complimentary with your lunch and dinner meals. There's no limit on those. And then every night they have a sip and sail cocktail hour. So you have basically a cocktail hour that those are included as well. So that's a very nice extra thing. The other thing I like about AMA, they also offer 24/7 gourmet coffee services, bottled water, and teas. You also get included your daily short excursions. There's no additional fee for any of those. That's all included while on board. And those come with audio headsets, so it's really nice when you have your tour guide out there. You can hear no matter if you're 2 foot from them or 15 foot from them, you can hear what they have to say about the attractions in the area. Let's see, there's one more thing I wanted to mention, and I just kind of went out my brain there, but I'll remember later, hopefully. But anyway, all of these are nice. Oh, I know what it is. When you're doing your walking tours, the thing I like about AMA also is they have 3 different levels. So there's one for those who maybe have some mobility issues, so you don't walk at quite such a fast pace. There's one for like moderate, and then there's one for those who are get up and go-getters, who walk a lot and are very fast at walking. So you don't have to worry about missing out or them leaving you behind or that you're holding the group up. So that's one thing I really do like about the AMA Waterways. As you can see, the brochure is ready. Pricing is all set. This is ready to roll out. If you need a brochure, again, give us a call. Stop by the office. We'd be happy to see you. Or check the links down below. We've also included inside a deck plan so you can see where the cabins are, our staterooms. And basic itinerary details of each place you're going each day. So I do anticipate that one to sell very quickly. I do know of at least 8 to 10 people who are ready to have their names on that list immediately. I think We don't have a set number of staterooms that we have available to us necessarily, but it is based upon the entire boat or ship as to how quickly they're selling. So remember, this is not like a huge ocean cruise ship. There are probably, I'm guessing, 60 or so cabins. There may be a little bit more than that, definitely under 100. So do keep that in mind, because as it sells, then once it's sold out, it's sold out. The main countries you're visiting in this one too are Hungary, Slovakia, and Austria. All very beautiful. I've been fortunate enough to go do all of those. And honestly, I do agree when they call it Best of the Danube, because those are some of my very favorite areas, at least. Okay, this Friday we have a group leaving for the Ship Chic Vintage Market over in Shipshewana. That is the craft and vintage market, not the big flea market, but it's a specialty market that they hold 3 times a year. This is the one for fall, and so it sold out very quickly. So if that's one that you did miss out on this time, we are going back to Shipshewana next year. We have it set for June 17th through the 19th, but this one will be at the main big flea market, which covers acres. Lots to see and do there. We also have included in a meal at an Amish home, and then a special breakfast before going to the flea market, which is one that we have an auctioneer come, and he tells how to manipulate and work their multi-ring auction center, because they usually have between 4 and 6 auctions going on all at the same time. So that one is ready. I believe we have some names on it already, so don't miss out like you may have this year. Give us a call and get set for that. Also, just to let you know, we also have our Circa 21 tours. We have a few still for this year. I think we've done all the ones for this year. On to next year. So we have at least 3 or so set up for next year. Those are ready to reserve. We also, just a heads up, if you're thinking about Myrtle Beach, that is right on the edge of being sold out. I mean, very on the edge. Probably room for maybe 1 more couple. We also have very limited space on our Charleston and Savannah. And while this one is a long ways off, if you're thinking about our Wonders of the West, which include Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, and the Tetons, that one is really filling up fast. There's probably 10 seats or so left on that one, so don't be left behind on that. Otherwise, stay tuned. We're going to have a few more new 2025 tours, hopefully being released in the next few weeks. I think that's all I can think of at the moment, but lots of new things for you. So until next time, happy trails.